Hello, ladies. Welcome, welcome. I am super excited to be here today. It's been a while since I have gone live in this group, and so I want to give everyone just a second to jump on, and then we'll get right into today's training. So, if we haven't met before, I'm Kimberly Latona. I am a life and business coach for busy women. I'm also an NLP practitioner with a master's in business, and I teach women how to create a part-time business with full-time income while living a life that they love. So, why are we here? The reason why I created this training is specifically how to make five figures online before the holidays. Today is Halloween. It's October 31st. So we have 2 more months before we finish, exactly 2 more months before we finish the end of the year. So this is for you, even if you don't have an offer yet, even if you don't have a business yet. This is a training that I created so that you can start even from scratch. You can be a beginner, you can be experienced, you could already have a business, or you just want to expand that business, you want to scale, you want to make more money faster and easier with just some systems in place. So I want to share with you how I got started with my most profitable side hustle in about 2 hours a day that has generated $37,000 in profit in the first 3 months, and also is now averaging about $10,000 a month for me in about 2 hours a day. So today I'm going to share with you how to make five figures online before the holidays, even if you don't have an offer yet. So if you are watching live, drop a red heart in the comments that I know you're here. And if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments. I know that some of you are going to be watching this later also. So if you are watching the replay, then drop a purple heart and I will come back and say hello and answer any questions as well. So there's a couple resources that I'm going to be mentioning during this live. And so if you have not already downloaded those, I put a link in this event, but you can also just go to bizpraylove.com/biz-resources. So again, the link is in the event. So let's get started. Grab a pen and a piece of paper or a notebook. We're definitely going to want to take some notes on this. First off, I want to be clear that there are three things that you absolutely must have in order to be successful in business, literally like any business. So this business specifically, but also any business. And those three things, let's go through those three things. So those three things are vision, mindset, and strategy. So the first one, vision. So this is basically you having a bigger picture, but having a goal in mind, having a why, whether you are like, regardless of the type of business that you want to start, or how you're going about this, or if you have already started, you need to start with a bigger vision of really what you want this to grow into. It's really helpful to think of this like a roadmap. It's helping you make key decisions. It's helping you move forward. It's helping you get unstuck if you feel stuck. And this is really a core piece of moving forward and starting your business. So if you've started your business and you don't already have this, it is so important to connect with this and really just get back to, why are you doing this? What do you want your life and your business to look like in 5 years or 10 years? Like, is this a stepping stone? Are the choices that you're making a stepping stone to get to that next level? Are they filling a gap right now, whether it's a skill gap or a mindset gap? And what do you want that to look like? What do you want your life and business to look like in a year or 3 years or 5 years or 10 years? And that is your big vision. That is really just getting clear on what it is you want. What does it look like to you? Because you get to design, like, this is your business. You get to design it. You get to decide what you want it to, like, how much money you want to make and how many hours you want to work and how automated you want it to be and how simple you want it to be. If you want to have a team, if you want it to be a one-woman show. So really the big vision helps you stay focused on your priorities, especially if you tend to be easily distracted, or if you have a lot of ideas that are going at the same time, like I do. So the first one is vision. Okay. So the second thing that is super important and absolutely like cannot falter in business, and if you want to start a business or if you're an entrepreneur, is mindset. So mindset is everything. So many people think about mindset like it's just like it's an extra, or I'll do some journaling, or I'll listen to this motivational book. But really, mindset in entrepreneurship is like 80% of the work. So 20% is you actually taking action and doing the things that like actually taking action and like doing the things that move your business forward. But 80% of the work is literally training your brain to believe that this is possible for you and to believe that you can be successful and to believe that this is the right move and that you're doing the right thing and that you're taking the right steps. Because if your brain doesn't believe that, if your brain doesn't get behind that, you could have the greatest strategy or the greatest business in the world, and you won't be successful. Like you just won't see the success. Because it is so important to have that mindset. So a lot of people don't dedicate the time and energy accordingly to this mind, to like the mindset, to the piece where it's like, I believe that this is working. I'm looking for what's working. I know that I can succeed at this. Because again, you are going to take different actions and you're going to have different results if you don't actually believe that it's going to work for you. Okay. The last one is strategy and ideally support with that strategy. Okay. So without a strategy, like if you're just like throwing spaghetti at the wall or whatever they say, you're just trying whatever works. You're trying a bunch of different strategies. Like you're testing it out. You're seeing, you're maybe trying something every couple of weeks or every couple of days, or maybe like once a month, you try something new. And you don't actually have like a solid strategy that's proven and that like, is going to get you results. It's going to be really hard. Like it's not impossible, but it is really difficult, and it's a lot more time consuming. It will take you a lot longer. It will be more expensive in terms of time and money and energy than if you are to like actually have a strategy that works and that is proven. Okay. Ideally, that comes with some sort of support too, whether that is a coach, whether that is a mastermind, whether that is a community of people who are doing the same thing as you are. It's just really important to be surrounded by people who get you, who get entrepreneurship. Even if like your husband or partner or boyfriend like is not on board with entrepreneurship, or they don't get it, or they just don't really understand. I've been there, and it's so much easier, and like you feel so much better moving forward and doing all the things when you have a community or when you have support to accomplish your goals. Okay, so now that we have those things out of the way, that is, again, the three things you absolutely must have in order to be successful in any business: vision, mindset, and strategy. And with the strategy, ideally, you have some support too. So let's talk about the opportunity. So again, we're talking about how to make 5 figures online before the holidays, and I want to present this as an opportunity. I have done a lot of businesses. I have done I've been a business coach online for about 8 years now. Before that, I worked as the director of an angel investment organization, and I would essentially help entrepreneurs pitch their ideas to investors. So I have been in this space for a long time, and I see a lot of opportunities coming through, and I know when there's a really good possibility, or when I see the potential in the opportunities, and I definitely like get on that if I really believe in that in the opportunity. So the opportunity that I want to share with you today is something that has been my latest and greatest side hustle. As you know, like I've been a business coach for the last 8 years. That has been my bread and butter. I have done an Amazon business. I've done Amazon FBA. I've done Amazon influencer to make some passive income. I have done Kindle direct publishing, KDP. I have done a lot of different things online, okay, and offline. I'm going to share that story, my serial entrepreneur story, another time. But basically, the opportunity here is that you can create an online business and get paid daily without creating your own product from scratch or reinventing the wheel, or settling for a small percentage of the profit, like in a network marketing company or as an affiliate. So you don't need to have inventory or pay for shipping or storage like Amazon FBA. I have that comparison to make since I did that a year ago. You don't have to pay any monthly fees. There are no minimums, there's no quotas, and there's no random costs. Okay. You can sell someone else's digital product that is already helping people and already getting them great results by investing in a course with master resale rights. So MRR, and you buy the course, and then not only do you get to take the course and implement those strategies in the business that you already have or in this current business, but you can also sell the course for 100% profit. So this to me was like mind-blowing, huge opportunity. Like when I found out about this business model, it just became so clear that this was something that I wanted to do because it's such a low investment. It's such a low startup cost. It's such low risk for such high reward, in my opinion. So basically, there are 2 steps, right? You invest in a digital product and you sell that product that people already want again, this can be your product. Like you can sell your own digital courses, or if you don't want to reinvent the wheel, you can sell someone else's digital courses that give you master resale rights. So you have the right to resell the digital course or program that you purchased. Okay. So those are the two steps, right? It's like you invest in the digital product and you sell that. And then step two is you drive organic or free traffic to your product every day, using digital marketing on the platform of your choice. Okay. You don't have to be on all the platforms. You have to choose somewhere to show up. And that can also be faceless. That can be, you don't have to make it like, you don't have to do it on your own Instagram or your own Facebook or whatever. I started from scratch on TikTok and I didn't tell any of my friends there. I didn't tell any of my family. Nobody knows that I'm even on TikTok. I didn't even know how to use TikTok when I started. So I'm telling you, you don't have to do, like, it doesn't have to feel weird, and it doesn't have to be, you don't have to do this business a certain way for it to work. Like you can do this faceless. You can do this without putting your kids in the videos. You can do this without telling any of your friends and family. So you don't have to push this to your friends and family, just so that you know that. So what is MRR? MRR is master resale rights. There are a couple different ways that people sell digital products that you can resell. But in this case, master resale rights gives you the opportunity to buy a digital product, and then you have the rights to sell that product for 100% profit. So if I buy a course for $100, then I also get to turn around and sell that same course for $100. And so I want to talk a little bit about the pros and cons. Okay. So let's talk about the pros first, because those are fun. And then we'll talk about the cons. Okay. So pros, there's a one-time investment. Okay. It's a very low startup cost compared to other things. Like I mentioned, in terms of like I've done Amazon FBA and spent $35,000 buying inventory and setting up my LLC and getting my trademark and like getting all of my products approved and getting samples and paying for shipping costs and inventory costs and fulfillment fees and subscriptions and all the things. Okay. So it's a very low investment, very low risk to sell digital products because there's no inventory. Okay. You don't have to buy anything else. It's just like you buy this one thing once and then you get to sell it forever. Okay. So, and there are payment plans available. So I personally use the payment plan, and I didn't, the first payment wasn't due until the next month. So I made my investment back plus 7 times my investment before even making the first $90 payment. So that for me was like, obviously this is a huge return on investment, right? If I'm going to do a payment plan. It's $90 a month. The first payment starts next month. And I made $15,000 before I even paid the first installment. So the second thing, there are no upsells. There's no monthly subscriptions. There's no annual renewal fees. There's no inventory, shipping costs, fulfillment costs, all the things. Okay. You don't have to spend money on anything. Everything that you need in order to do this is free, except for the domain name. So if you want to have your own domain name, mine is bizpraylove.com, then you will pay maybe like $12 a year. I think it's about 12. It's like $1 a month essentially, and you pay yearly. And the only other potential cost is if you get your business email address. So if you go through Google, that's like, I want to say it's maybe like $5 or $6 a month for you to have your own email. So again, mine is hello@bizpraylove.com. So more pros. There's an inspiring mastermind community with weekly mentorship calls for mindset, tech support, personal growth, special guests, Q&A, all the things. Okay, the support in this community is incredible, and it really is. This is unique to this community. So this is not any MRR course. This is the specific one that I'm talking about right now, which is it's called Legacy Builders. And so I'll share a little bit more about that. Again, you can go to bizpraylove.com if you want to sign up for that and just get more information and see all about the program. So there's a done-for-you automated sales funnel and a digital product, so you can start making money as soon as possible without having to create your own product, test it, launch it, build your own, like do all the things yourself. It's a done for you sales funnel. Here it is, copy and paste. Just personalize it, make it your own. And there's even an email sequence in there. All you have to do is put your name in there, personalize it, make it your own. And you don't have to worry about the tech. Okay. The other thing, the course topics for this particular program are useful and they're sought after by a broad audience. Okay. Anyone who wants to start a business online or make more money online or make passive income online or create their own course or digital asset online, this is for them. Okay, the program is accessible to most people since there are 4 different price points. So there's a $100, $300, $600, and $900. And there's flexible payment plans as low as $80 a month if you're in the US. So that is another thing that I think is unique about this program is really just that there are different price points. It's not just like one, it's not just cut and dry. Here's the one price. There are different price points for different offers. But it is helpful to keep in mind that the most popular program here is the $900 program because when you buy the program, you get to sell the program, right? So if you think about it, if you buy the $100 program, you have the master resale rights to resell that program, which is $100. So if you think about it, the more like you have to sell 9 of the $100 program or 1 of the $900 program, and it's a lot easier to sell 1 $900 program than it is to sell 9 $100 programs. So with that being said, you can start with the 100 or the 300 or the 600 and upgrade, or you can just go for the 900, get the payment plan if you need to, and go from there. Okay, so the last pro that I want to talk about here is unlimited earning potential. Okay, you make 100% of the profit, and not just like a small percentage, like in affiliate marketing or MLM. You make 100%, and so the earning potential is unlimited. Like you get out what you put in. Okay, so let's talk about the cons. The investment. Okay, it's a $900 investment. It's not cheap, but it's worth every penny, in my opinion. And the value is there. And the community alone, being plugged into a community that has weekly mentorship calls, that has weekly tech support calls, that has literal trainings that they're uploading every single day to help you succeed in this is just incredible to me. But yes, it is a $900 investment. Another con, you are responsible for your success in this. There is no one else. There's no upline. There's no downline like MLM, and you don't make money off of someone else's sale because this is not pyramid. This is not this. It's not a pyramid. So you are not making money off of other people. Like you are selling it to someone, and then it's their responsibility to go sell it to someone else. Okay. And then the last con here is it's not 100% passive. Okay. Sometimes I say passive income because it's way more passive than a lot. I'm not trading time for money. But in order to make consistent income, you do need to put in consistent work and consistent effort, which is about 1 or 2 hours a day. So with that in mind, like some people complain like, oh, it's not really passive if you have to work an hour or 2 a day. Okay, but what's the alternative? Because there are very few passive income sources that don't require you to do anything, like that require no work, no supervision, no management, nothing, right? There's very few businesses like that. Unless you have like an investment property and you have a property manager, right? That's actually passive because you don't have to be doing that. But there are very few, or you're in the stock market, right? That's fairly passive, but still you have to either have someone managing it or you have to manage it yourself. So those are the cons. So I want to talk a little bit about like who this business is for. Okay. So this business is for you if you are open to learning new skills. If you can follow instructions in a proven strategy, like you're not just going to like you can do whatever you want, but if you follow the proven strategy that has already been done, that has already been proven, then you're going to see results better. You're going to see better results. Okay. You're going to see results faster. You're going to see better results if you actually follow the program. Okay. If you believe that your success is your responsibility, okay, no one else is responsible for your success in this business or in any other business. You are willing to invest in yourself. You are available for 1 to 2 hours a day to work on this because consistency is key. You can't just expect to plant the seed and then never water it, right? That's like you just like in a garden, like you can't plant the seed and then never give it any sunlight or water it or give it any care and expect it to grow. Okay. And then the last thing, like this business is for you if you actually care about people and you want other people to succeed. Okay. This business is not for you if you are into like quitting after trying something for 5 minutes. Okay. I'm just going to be honest. Like if you give up easily, if you are not in it for the long haul, like you are not going to do well in this. If you aren't open to making mistakes and learning, this is also not for you. If you are trying to sell something that you don't believe in, if you go to the program page here, if you go to bizpraylove.com, and you put in your email, you get it will take you to the program page. And if you see that it's not something that you believe in, or you don't like the program, or you don't think it's valuable, don't buy it. It's not, you cannot sell something, just like in anything else, you cannot sell something successfully if you don't believe in the product. If you have unrealistic unrealistic expectations, this is also going to be disappointing. Okay. I had low expectations and I blew myself out of the I blew them out of the water, but I don't think it's healthy or helpful to have unrealistic expectations. Like I'm going to make $20,000 my first month, because it doesn't always pan out that way. Like sometimes it's like popcorn in the microwave. Like it takes a little while to get momentum, especially if you're starting from scratch. If you already have an audience, like you probably will blow it out of the water here in the first month. But if you were starting from scratch, or you're not telling any of your friends and family, you're keeping this like a side hustle that is faceless, or that is like you are starting from scratch, zero followers, zero anything, then you need to have realistic expectations. Okay. This is also not for you if you don't see the value in investing in yourself. Okay. If you're like, oh, like the $900, that's so much, like, or I don't like, I'm not like, how am I going to make that back? Or how, like, if that is your mindset, then like, this is probably also not for you, because you are not at the place where you can be open-minded enough and to learning and to exploring the possibilities and to staying on track. Okay. And then if you aren't available for feedback or growth, this is probably also not for you. So the last thing that I kind of want to talk about here are just some tips and like about how to leverage systems to make more money in less time. And this is for you if you already have a business. Like you can use these tips I'm going to tell you, and this Google Doc with the resources, regardless of what business you're in. Like this will be helpful for you if you if you if you already have a business and you want to scale, you want to automate things, you want to make more money in less time, this will help you. So if you are not going to do legacy builders, if you're not going to join this program, or if you don't want to do MRR courses, if that's not for you, this will be helpful for you still. Okay, so since we only have 2 months left in the year and we want to make 5 figures, like there are tons of free and cheap tools and resources out there that can help you do time-consuming tasks or things that are difficult for you more easily and efficiently. Okay, so I made a Google Doc, like I said, but the tools that I personally use, and you can get a copy if you just go to bizpraylove.com/biz-resources. Okay, and I'll also drop the link in the comments. Okay, so here are some tips. Number 1, batch your tasks. Okay, so this includes content creation, editing, scheduling when possible. And so like, if you're going to be recording videos, if you're creating content, like when you're having a good hair day, like do as many videos as you can, right? In the time that you have, like try to record as many videos or B-rolls on the same day as possible. I record all of my videos for the entire month in one day. So I just have like, it's when I'm having a good hair day, I'll just pick out I might do some today. I'll probably knock out like a couple weeks of content today, right? Because I wash my hair. So it's like, pick a day when it's like you are, you're feeling good, you're feeling motivated, and you are having you feel good about the way you look, and pick just a bunch of different outfits or tops, and then have a list of shots that you're going to take or topics. So you can just knock them out. Number 2, use online business tools to help you work more efficiently. Okay, so one of the things that I like to use is AI for copy for my posts and videos and reels and all of those things. Right, so you can use ChatGPT or you can use Genius AI. Again, there's all of these tools are in the Google Doc that you if you just go to that link, you'll get a Google Doc of all my favorite business tools, all my favorite business books, mindset books, tools, resources, free webinars, all the things. Okay, so ChatGPT, Genius AI for copy, Canva templates. Instead of creating some graphics from scratch, like you can just use a template. Like especially if you're not a graphic designer, like don't pretend like you're a graphic designer. Like just use the template, and it's gonna be easier, it's gonna be faster, and it's gonna like, and then you can reuse that template, add a different photo or whatever you're gonna change about it, or the words. Okay, the third thing here in terms of business tools, again, go to the Google Doc because it has like a comprehensive list. There's all of the things that are listed. But repurpose.io is a tool that lets you cross-post all of your content in social on social platforms, so that you don't have to spend time posting on each one individually. So that means more reach and more leads in less time. And then the third thing here is this is if you are taking advantage of this opportunity, the Legacy Builders opportunity, is to take advantage of the trainings and the support within the digital growth community. So right now we are doing a holiday profit push, and with the goal of making 20K by Christmas. And there are daily videos to help you from everything from mindset to strategy to sales. All the things are there. Like all the resources are there. You don't have to spend all your day in there or all of your time in there. And if you miss a day, it's totally fine. But there are trainings in there, like bite-sized trainings, 3 minutes or 20 minutes, and they will help you so much. So utilize this community, utilize these resources. Okay. And then there are also weekly tech support calls and weekly webinars. You send your potential customers to the weekly webinars. Okay. So you literally don't have to do any sales. Like someone is literally selling the course for you. Your only job is to create a piece of content every day and then respond to questions and messages and direct people to your done for you funnel, and the free webinars. Okay. It's just so simple. So I want to share, if you decide to move forward with this, and if you decide to purchase an MRR course, I want to say with warning, not all of them are created equally. So there are a lot of courses out there. There are some that are similar to the Legacy Builders program that I'm talking about. There's one called Roadmap. There's one called UBC, Ultimate Branding Course. And they're all different. And I'm not going to say anything bad about any of them, but I will say that something that is different about this course, about Legacy Builders, that I chose to sell after looking into these other courses, is the community. And it really is so supportive. There are so many people in there that it's community over competition. There are so many resources. They're updating them every single day. We recently had an issue with Stripe, with the payment system, and they just added a training for Square. So it's constantly being updated. It's constantly being improved, and there's literally content going in every day to help you succeed. So that is something that is really valuable. That is worth the $900 and in and of itself. So if you choose to purchase from me between now and November 23rd, which is my birthday, I was going to pick a random date, but then I thought, oh, well, that will be my birthday. So if you purchase between now, today's October 31st, and November 23rd, I have some bonuses for you. So you get everything that's in the program, and you also get group chat. I'm going to add you to a group chat on Messenger, Facebook Messenger, for support and encouragement, sharing wins and challenges. This is like a small group of people who have purchased from me. That is for resources, for support, for encouragement. You will also get free small group coaching calls once a week to get personalized feedback on your social media, in addition to the weekly calls that are already in the digital growth community. Okay, so this is through November and December. If you buy by my birthday, November 23rd. I'm also going to give you success tips. I have a Google Doc that I put together of the tips and tricks to avoid common mistakes when you're starting out. Just some things that I have personally found helpful. I will also give you my Facebook Live visibility checklist, which is how I do these Facebook Lives and how I make money off of doing Facebook Lives every week. I will give you my tools and resources list for busy entrepreneurs, which you can download for free if you go to the link that I mentioned earlier. I will give you a recommended reading list of all the mindset growth and time management entrepreneurship books that have helped me to get to 5-figure months. And then I will also give you my Canva templates, which are the passive daily pay blueprint template in Canva, and for you to give to, which is what you give to your potential clients, and my Facebook Live banner template, and more, just for you to be able to just personalize and use it in your business. Okay, so let's recap really quick. In order to be successful in any business, you need 3 things. These are absolute must in your business. Okay, so 1, you need vision. You need to be able to define what you want this to look like and how you want this to go, and what is your bigger vision, and what is your why for starting this business. 2, your mindset. You have to have solid mindset that is your brain telling you every day, you can do this. You know that you are meant for this. You know that you can make money doing this. You will be successful if you keep going. And 3, strategy. You have to have a strategy in any business. Again, this is to be successful in any business, not just in selling digital courses online. Okay, strategy. You need to have a strategy. A proven strategy is one that is going to tell you exactly what to do with the steps and how to get there. And here's the goal, and here's how you get there. Okay, you can create an online business and get paid daily without creating your own product from scratch, or without reinventing the wheel, or without settling for a small percentage of profit, without monthly fees or without minimums. Okay, you can invest in a relatively inexpensive online course with master resale rights, and then take that course and apply the strategies and sell the course for 100% profit. And then you can leverage your time and energy by using free or cheap tools and resources so that you can make more money in less time. Okay. So that's what we talked about today. And here are your action steps. Your action steps are, if you haven't already, go get your free copy of my passive daily pay blueprint. Just go to bizpraylove.com. Number two, consider the three things that you need to have in order to create a successful business, and determine where is the weak link. Like if you have started a business, or if you are trying to start a business, where is the weak link, right? Is it your vision? Do you have a bigger vision and a compelling why? Is it your mindset? Okay. Is your mindset solid? Do you believe in your offer and in your ability to make money with it? And in your ability to help people with it? And three, strategy. Do you have a solid offer and a proven strategy to attract clients consistently? And do you have access to support when you get stuck? Okay, so those are the things to consider. Like, where's the weak link in those? And then the last thing I want to encourage you to do is to evaluate where are you spending a lot of time, and see if there's a way that you can do those tasks more efficiently, and by batching and by using the free and cheap online business tools that are in my resource list. So I hope you found this training valuable, whether or not you want to move forward with legacy builders or not. I would love to hear your biggest takeaways in the comments. Again, if this resonated with you and you want to you're ready to take the next step, or you are ready to get on this profit push that we are doing right now within legacy builders in the digital community, digital growth community, then go to bizpraylove.com and get my passive daily pay blueprint, and that will take you right to the program page. You can check it out, see if it's for you, see if it makes sense for you, check out the payment plans, and take the next step. Okay, so if you want more free trainings like this, plus bonus resources, also, you're welcome to come join my group, Confident and Courageous Biz Building Mamas. I will drop the link to that in the comments. I love you, ladies. I'm grateful for you. Thank you for being here, and have an amazing rest of the week.